Welcome to this episode of Two Marketers and an iPhone.
Two marketers.
Yeah. Today we're going to be talking about the big game and the commercials. We like watching the Super Bowl, and frankly, just as much, we really enjoy the commercials. They introduce us to new characters, and we get to have fun. And oftentimes, some of the plays, some of the personalities embed themselves into our popular culture.
Yeah, think Budweiser, what's up, right?
I love that. Still love it.
Yeah. So we wanted to bring you a couple of themes, or our reaction to some themes that we heard yesterday or saw yesterday during the commercials, and then give you our top 5 lists of our favorite commercials, which oddly enough were pretty similar. So you'll see that in a minute. So I'll start off.
Okay.
One of the biggest themes I saw was the use of nostalgia. Now, if you're a subscriber to the Wild Plum Marketing YouTube page, you'll know that I recently did a whole vlog on nostalgia marketing. And why? I'll sum it up for you. Because it works. And we saw it quite a bit yesterday. Some of the ones that stuck out to me, and again, because if you know me, you know I love Friends, but the Friends Uber Eats commercial brought me back to that. The State Farm ad with Arnold and Danny recreating the Twins movie. Budweiser Clydesdales, right? That's
always
iconic.
Classic.
Yep. And then VW did that one where they were showing like old photos of the bug and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool.
Right, through the decades.
Yeah.
Definitely a common thread, right? That's woven through kind of our fabric. So very cool. Well played.
Yeah, very good job there. The second point, and you already made mention of it, I think this is the biggest thing for us, is humor won us over, right?
Yeah.
The ability to laugh.
Yeah, and think about the context for a quick minute, right? People are having a good time, right? We enjoy the Super Bowl. It's a sporting event. It's light, right? Even though we're all passionate about our teams and wanting to see great football. But generally, we're with our friends and family. We're having a good time. We're having a party. So read the room, make the right play call, and introduce humor into your ad.
Not to say that some of the more touching commercials over the years have been equally as effective, but it's almost like you have to hit that exact right note. Otherwise, it kind of fades to the background.
Indeed.
But humor showed itself last night. Some of my favorites, which don't want to give away too much, but it's like the Kawasaki ad, the Dunkin' Donuts ad, Mayo Cat. Hello. Yeah. That was fantastic.
And cringy.
Right. Well, totally cringy, but and then the Paramount Plus ad. I mean, Creed. Come on now. Our final point that we sort of noticed was some new kids on the block, and I'm not talking about the '80s pop band, but some of the legacy brands we often see in the commercials.
There's no Pepsi.
There was no Pepsi, Mountain Dew, but no Pepsi. Coke, I know Coke hasn't advertised for years, but even a lack of like some of the big beer brands, right? We got Bud Light, but replaced with some newcomers like Temu. We saw 3 ads from them. Don't get us started on that one. AI made its appearance with Microsoft's Copilot. Poppy, talking about sodas, sort of felt like their coming out party yesterday with a very
long ad,
yeah. And Popeye's chicken. Now I can't remember if Popeyes has done it before, but certainly I think.
But seeing Ken was a lot of fun.
Yeah. The other thing we noticed was just we had 3 sort of anti-hate ads and a political ad in the Super Bowl. So it sort of sheds a light on maybe where we are as a culture right now. That people spend big bucks on messages like that. So
right.
Found that
it's
interesting.
a time to reach a big audience. So,
all right. I know you've all been waiting for this. It's time for us to reveal our top 5 lists. And I say lists kind of tongue in cheek because it's pretty much one list with one difference. But I love the fact that we think so alike. So we'll start with 5 and we'll work our way to 1. So my number 5 was the Kawasaki ad with the mullets. What was that? Business in front, party in the back? I mean, come on now.
They're always out of style and always fun.
Yeah.
So it's a win. And it was simple.
Yeah.
I mean, the way it was produced was super simple.
It was quick and easy to follow.
No explanations
No,
needed.
nothing needed, and it was just funny. I mean, when the eagle gets a mullet, come on now, that's fantastic. So that was my number 5.
Okay, and I agree. Okay, so number 4 on our list, and probably my favorite, and maybe your favorite laugh out loud moment, was the CeraVe commercial, where he was literally moisturizing the mountain in different words.
Yeah.
And I'll let you guys go watch and find that one if you didn't recall it, but it was a good one.
I think it was brilliant. The Michael CeraVe. I mean, come on, that's pretty genius, and the way they did it, I think was really funny. It was like pitching the idea to them, and the expression on the executives' faces. I think we've all probably been in that meeting where you're maybe not to that extent, but where you're pitching something,
Swing and a miss.
you just get that look on their face. So I think as marketers, I appreciated that quite a bit as well. So that's our number 4. Number 3 was the Paramount Plus ad. I was laughing hysterically. The sort of play between the characters was so well done and funny, and I mean it was kind of an epic long commercial, a story, and it
which rings true for the brand, right? That's what they do, and they've tapped into some of these characters and actors and cartoons that we love, right? And they put together this odd collection. Yeah, and Creed was in the commercial. I mean, talk about capitalizing on sort of this renaissance they had this past year with the Texas Rangers. Even the Vikings sort of tapped into Creed. Right. So I think I thought it was really well done and pretty humorous top to bottom. So kudos to Paramount Plus on that one. Bravo.
Yep. So number 2, this is where we differ, but but we like our number 2s for the exact same reason.
Absolutely.
I'll let you start.
Okay. Number 2 for me is going to T-Mobile for both of the ads that I appreciated. So the first, who doesn't like a spoof on outtakes, right? Spoofs, outtakes independently, but together, great. I love seeing celebrities, as part of the Super Bowl commercials. And so for me, this is like red carpet moments when you get to see so many thrown into one, kind of like the Paramount Plus commercial. Yeah. And come on, Jason Momoa doing Flashdance. Give me a break, right? All day long, yes,
Tapping
please.
into a little nostalgia too, right?
Indeed.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, number 2, and I probably gave this away earlier, is the Uber Eats commercial where you to remember something, you have to forget something. And hello, Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer tapping into my love of Friends. There it was, right? I found it hilarious. And I think just mixing in all of the different situations and like people forgetting like the most common things, I thought it was really well done.
Well, and I relate to it, right? Like I think, again, thinking about the demographic and our busy lifestyles and stuff, they really honed in on something that's a common truth.
Yes. Okay. And our number 1, I think with a bullet.
Absolutely.
Head and shoulders above. And I just chuckle thinking about it. Was the Dunkin' commercial, the Dunk Kings?
The Dunk Kings. Yes.
J-Lo, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Tom Brady. I mean,
like J-Lo said, Tom, you can stay.
Yeah,
yes.
That was great. So that is a very humorous ad. I mean, from the bedazzled Dunkin' cups to
tracksuits.
The tracksuits, yes.
They need to be merchandise for sale.
Yeah, you actually even looked to see if it was.
I tried to see if I could go get one of those bedazzled Dunkin' mugs.
And I think just Matt Damon, his whole reaction through the whole thing of like that embarrassed friend. I think we've all been there.
They're in rose-colored glasses.
So funny. So funny. So well done, Duncan. You win our little our contest.
Indeed. And we have some honorable mentions, and namely these are around the personalities themselves. And so Ken for Popeyes, Christopher Walken for BMW, and Arnold Schwarzenegger for State Farm. Their personalities just carry a lot of weight as it is. And who needs a Talk Like a Pirate Day when you could have Talk Like Christopher Walken or Arnold Schwarzenegger for that matter? And so those were a lot of fun. A little bit of levity, a little bit of laughing at yourselves, and just a good time.
Absolutely. No shortage of big name celebrities in this year's ads. It's pretty typical, but this year felt extremely heavy on that, which I don't mind. I love it.
Yeah.
I love to
Keep
see
it coming.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it for this episode. We just wanted to recap the big game and the commercials and kind of give you our point of view on what worked and I guess maybe what didn't a little bit. So we appreciate you watching. Until next time, we'll see you.